So, have you had this happen to you? You clip in, you start pedaling, and within the first 5 minutes, your legs already feel like they are filled with wet cement. You slept, you ate, you haven't done anything crazy this week, but your legs, they just don't have it. This is one of the most common things cyclists and fitness athletes deal with, and almost nobody talks about why it's actually happening. They just push through, or worse, they rest more, which sometimes makes it worse. Today we are going to fix that. I'm Mukund, and this is Ask The Pedalist. When most people have tired legs, their first instinct is one of two things. They either train too hard and need to rest more, or they are just not fit enough and need to train more. And here's the problem. Both of those can be completely wrong. Chronic leg fatigue in cyclists and active people is almost never just about fitness or sleep. There are usually 3 or 4 specific things happening that nobody connects together. And once you identify them, the fix is actually pretty fast. Let me walk you through the big ones. Number 1, you are not recovering, you are just resting. These are not the same thing. Rest means you stopped moving. Recovery means your muscles actually repaired and adapted. You can sleep 8 hours and still not recover if your nutrition and hydration are off. The most overlooked piece? Protein timing. Most cyclists I talk to eat plenty of protein across the day, but almost none of it within 30 to 60 minutes after a hard effort. That post-ride window is when your muscles are primed to absorb amino acids and start rebuilding. Miss that window consistently and your legs accumulate damage faster than they can repair it. Over days and weeks, that compounds. That's your heavy legs. Number 2, you're dehydrated, but not in the obvious way. You're not collapsing on the road. You are just chronically slightly underhydrated. And even mid-dehydration, we are talking about 2% of body weight, measurably increases perceived effort. Your legs aren't weaker, they just feel harder to move. Everything costs more energy. Most people drink when they are thirsty, but thirst is a lagging indicator. By the time you feel it, you're already behind. The fix is straightforward. Start hydrating the night before, not the morning off. Number 3, your easy days are too hard. This one is counterintuitive. If your legs are always tired and you train regularly, there's a good chance your recovery rides or easy days aren't actually easy. You're going out, feeling okay, and riding at a moderate effort because it doesn't feel hard. But that zone, what a lot of people call junk miles, it's hard enough to create more fatigue, but not hard enough to produce a training adaptation. You're getting the damage without the benefit. A true recovery ride should feel almost embarrassingly slow. If you can't hold a full conversation without pausing, you're going too hard. Number 4, you're low on iron or B12, and you don't know it. This one specifically affects people who train a lot and don't eat a lot of red meat. Low iron or B12 doesn't show up as obvious anemia at first. It shows up as legs that feel heavy, a heart rate that's higher than usual for easy efforts, and a general flatness that no amount of sleep fixes. If you've checked all the other boxes and your legs are still chronically fatigued, get blood work done. This is more common than most cyclists realize, especially in women and plant-based athletes. Okay, so here's the practical side. On nutrition, within an hour of your hardest sessions, get 25 to 40 grams of protein in. It doesn't need to be complicated. Greek yogurt, a protein shake, eggs, just make it a habit. On hydration, the night before any meaningful ride or workout, drink an extra 16 ounces of water before bed. In the morning, drink another 16 before you touch coffee. That alone will change how your legs feel in the first 20 minutes of a ride. On easy days, if you ride with a heart rate monitor, keep your easy days under 75% of your max heart rate. If you don't have one, use the talk test. You should be able to speak in full sentences without pausing to breathe. The moment you can't, you've gone too hard. On blood work, if you never had your ferritin checked specifically, not just general iron, but ferritin, ask your doctor. Standard blood panels often miss low ferritin. That number tells you how much iron is actually stored in your body. not just circulating. A lot of athletes are borderline low and don't know it. Heavy legs are one of those problems that feels like it should have a complicated answer. But most of the time, it comes down to a few fundamentals that just aren't lined up correctly. Fix your post-ride nutrition. Get ahead of your hydration. Slow down your easy days. And if you have done all that and you're still flat, get the blood work. Your leg should feel like an asset, not a liability. Once you identify which of these is off for you, you'll notice a difference within a week or two. If you want more on this, training strategies, strength work for cyclists, all of it, head over to pedalmyway.com. And if you haven't checked out our PMW Fit app yet, it's our free workout app on Google Play. No account needed, no login, just training. I'm Mukund. Thanks for riding with me. See you on the next episode.